Hey, what's up, guys? This is Dwight here at Retro Crypto YouTube channel. Got another video for you today. It is July 7th, 2022 at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time in the good old US of A. US of A. Oh, got a little tongue tied there. But yeah, today's video is going to be, want to do some technical analysis on Bitcoin. Definitely Bitcoin's doing big things, and I just want to talk about what I think is going to happen. And make sure we all take full advantage of it. Talk about PulseChains, Pulse Swap. Not Pulse Swap, PulseChain. HEX, of course. I want to talk about some a project on the HEX ecosystem that nobody's talking about right now, or talk about as much as I feel they should be. It's just kind of drifted off in the background, but they're diligently working on it. I also want to talk about Bloktopia. But anyway, before we get started, remember, I'm just an ordinary guy out there on the internet with a passion for cryptocurrency. It's essential that you do your own research before making any and all financial decisions. All right, guys, if you have not had a chance yet, make sure you go to my Telegram account and just subscribe to it. I'm going to be, like I said, I'm always running across things that I just don't have time to put into videos. So I'm going to start just dropping information in there. And for the 21 guys, there's 21 guys and gals in there right now. That's all I have is 21, and I'm one of them. That's kind of sad. So take a chance. When you get a chance, go to Telegram. And subscribe to the Retro Crypto group. Also, make sure you subscribe to the channel if you haven't done it already, and hit the like button. Always hit the like button. Treat it like a tip for me. I greatly appreciate it. All right, guys, so let's go ahead and jump right into this hit first. All right, so look at that bubble. There's nothing more beautiful than that. Bitcoin is up 6%. Ah, that's so beautiful, isn't it? But I personally am a strong believer that Bitcoin will not make you rich in the crypto world. Let me explain what I'm saying. Bitcoin going up 6%, it does jump up. I guess if you don't understand, you just have to figure over time. So we're going to keep going. But yeah, I just don't feel Bitcoin is in a position to make anyone rich. I mean, there will be a $100,000 Bitcoin. Do not get it wrong. There will be a $200,000 Bitcoin one day. But having a Bitcoin worth $200,000 is not going to make you rich. You know what I mean? That's what I'm going at with this. Whereas where you can get into the projects at the bottom floor and ride the wave all the way up. That's what I'm going at with it. I hope that makes sense. But anyway, hope that didn't sound dumb. I'm kind of worried now. All right. Screw it. All right, Bitcoin. Bitcoin is currently at 21,585. Is in the number one market cap spot. Ethereum's following up in the second spot at 1,235,000. And at the second market cap location, we got some stable coins. Binance Coin is doing good, still doing good, $242. I've gained a lot of respect for them. XRP is at 34 cents. Cardano is starting to tick up a little bit. They're at 47 cents, 47.5 cents. Solana is now in the ninth spot at $38.47. Dogecoin is at 7 cents. I want to talk to you guys about Dogecoin today. Polkadot is at currently at 724 in the 11th spot. HEX has moved up to the 13th spot. I remember it was in the 14th. It's in the 13th spot right now, and it is currently almost at 4 cents. It's at 0.0396. That is good news to me, guys. All right, so let's jump right in here from there. All right, let's take a look at Bitcoin real quick, guys. Bitcoin is on it's not massive bullish run, but it is making big moves right now. Like right now, it's up 5.17%. That's a big deal, guys. Now, let's take a look at this exponential moving average chart here, and you're going to see, wow, that is bullish. There's no other way to describe it than that is bullish, and it gets no better looking than that. And that's on a 4-hour chart. If we look at the 2-hour chart for Bitcoin, whoo, man, that is looking good. Now let's jump over here to the daily chart, and it is bearish still with the daily chart. Doesn't mean anything, but it's not there quite yet with the daily chart, but it is starting to wick up into the bands here. Now, if we look at Bitcoin with the market cipher chart on a 4-hour chart, you're going to see Bitcoin is 100% bullish right now. There's a couple bearish. There's 3 bearish continuations, while there's, I don't know, 8 or 9 bullish continuations, and there's a long signal here. Bitcoin is looking very bullish right now. Now I jump backwards to the 2-hour chart, still very bullish, very, very bullish. Bitcoin's looking quite healthy, guys. Now, I Well, what I must before I say this, let's talk about this one here. Now, the RSI for Bitcoin, it is on the overbought side of things, so be careful if you're deciding to buy Bitcoin today. I don't know why you wait till today to buy it, but if you are, that's cool. It's never too late. But right today is probably not the best day to buy it. It's definitely on the overbought side of things. Now, if we look here with the VRVP right here, you'll see that it has the right here, this is sitting at 20,456. That's where that the current primary support is. That's what it's bouncing off of right now. Now down here you have the support, it's a secondary support, which is kind of more important than primary support, because if it drops beneath here, it's really going to drop. And it's currently sitting down at 17,542. And up here with this chart, it has the upper resistance area at, resistance area at $32,369. Now, with the Bollinger Bands in here, if you can't see it, the Bollinger Bands also have Bitcoin. It actually has it on the overheated side of things. So it's just not overbought, but it's actually overheated bought. So you want to be careful with that. All right. Now, Bitcoin's going to be doing big things in the near future, but I still believe that Bitcoin's going to drop down to somewhere between 15,000 and 12,000. It may not stay down there long, but it's going to be enough to get enough people to shake out their weak hands. And it's going to happen. I know it's going to happen. Everybody who does technical analysis is, for the most part, predicting the same thing, which means, yeah, I could do the opposite, but I don't think it is. I think this is going to get a lot of people excited. They're going to think the bottom is in. They're going to go in. Their Bitcoin, I think, is going to do a little bit of a run up. And, yeah, then it's going to pull right back. So let's go here. I just drew out a chart, and it's missing. How can that chart be missing? I have a whole chart. Yeah, all right, folks. Sorry about that. Lost my chart. Nothing worse than drawing out a chart and then being like, where did it go? Son of a gun. All right, so here we go, guys. All right, now this is what I first see is going to happen with Bitcoin. This is actually pretty important, so try to pay attention. Right here, you have Bitcoin bouncing around this wedge right here, and it's looking right now that it is going to go northward, which would make it bullish, very much so bullish. Now, if it does not break through here, I have a secondary line. These are like the peach color channel here, where I will allow it to bounce around in there a little bit, and it still may come back around and still go north. But right now, it's looking perfect, like it's going to break through. Now, when it breaks through, I have a with the VRVP, looking at the volumes over here and at the support levels here for it. I'm seeing that if it breaks through, yeah. So if it breaks through right about here, well, no, we're gonna go with this one here. All right, if it can break through 22,000, actually no, we're gonna bring it back a little bit. Sorry, guys. Actually, we're already making it. It's already happening now. That's awesome. All right, so it's actually already happening, guys. So, okay, so it's breaking past a key resistance point, or it's about to break past it, which is right where we're at right now, $21,869, give or take. Now, when it breaks past this, the first point of resistance will be right here, which is at 22,793. Which is also coincidental where I have this channel drawn in here. Now, I think it will get past that, and I have a strong suspicion and belief that it will probably run up to around 25,409 right here to this point here. Now, and a reason why I established that is this down here with a wick down to it here. Now, if it manages to break past here, the next point will be around 28,000, 27,000 range. I don't really foresee it going past that, but if it does go past it, it can hit up to this 29,218, and maybe even go up to 30,000. And then I truly think it's going to then turn back around and drop right back down to hit that all-time low that we haven't seen yet. For this bear cycle, but that's where I really see it happening. But I do see for the short term, yeah, it's going to be bullish. I actually have an account in the U.S. It's like a Roth IRA account for retirement that you can, they allow you to get cryptocurrency in it now, and I have a little bit of Bitcoin in there, and I think I'm going to go ahead and sell it when it makes this little run, and then I'll let it sit there for a little bit in that account as U.S. dollar, and then I'll buy it back. once it drops back down. But I definitely see Bitcoin going up to about 25,000 and then doing another pullback. So I just want to make sure you guys are aware that's coming. Be excited because it's good times, but don't get heartbroken when you see it turn right back around, go down like a bull trap. All right. Now let's take a quick peek here at Ethereum. Ethereum is looking quite beautiful also. Look at it. It's way above the exponential moving average. Is at $1,242. Ethereum with the market cipher chart. Actually, it gets no better looking than that. That looks really, really good, guys. So yeah, Ethereum's doing good things right now. I have to keep an eye on it. But you gotta remember, everything's attached to, it's not decoupled from Bitcoin. So when Bitcoin makes this run, Ethereum's going to run. When Bitcoin pulls back, Ethereum's going to pull back. You know, it's like the same thing over and over again. So sometimes it's depressing, but sometimes it's exciting. It's a little bit of both. I don't know. All right, let's jump on over here to PulseChain. All right, so as you guys know, PulseChain's been up and running for a while in the test net phase. It kind of, I'd laugh when people say that Richard Hart scammed. He isn't scamming anybody. I mean, all he's got to do is just release this, hard fork it, and it's up and running. I mean, there's no scam to it. If anything, if he didn't do that, then you could argue the scam. So I truly think Richard Hart's just waiting for the market to bottom out, and then next thing you know, PulseChain will be out. And it doesn't take much for Ethereum fees to get out of hand. Actually, they're probably already starting now. Just looked at it. It's probably already getting a little ridiculous because it's like clockwork. That's why I can't stand Ethereum, because their scalability is horrible. But anyway, so then we jump over here. I saw something that was pretty cool earlier. I thought it was funny. Of course, my computer makes me look stupid. Let me see if I can find it. And here we go. HEX took and put this. I thought it was pretty funny. It's Richard Hart. Software development takes time. Delayed it on a double, delayed it on a double, delayed it on a double, delayed it on a double. And anybody that follows Richard Hart, you know, you get the joke. And it's pretty funny watching him age on here. It's kind of upsetting, though, because it's the same joke that was used for Vitalik Buterin. But hey, you gotta release it, Rich. But yeah, I know for sure. I'm sure he's gonna release it, though. I have no worries there. But it is getting a little frustrating, waiting for it. Like, people have been waiting for Ethereum 2.0 forever. And all those poor guys, I staked it and didn't even realize that it was locked away when they staked it. They almost got me, but I read the fine print. All right, let's take a quick look here. PulseChain, like I said yesterday, hasn't been updated since 625. Let's take a peek here at HEX right now. HEX is currently sitting at 0.039 cents, which is pretty dang good. RSI has it on the overbought side of things, and the Bollinger Bands definitely have HEX on the overbought side of things right here. The bottom support level for it is currently at 0.027 cents. The upper resistance range is going to be around 6 cents, but that's going to be a good actually, it's more like 5 cents in my opinion, but that's going to be good problems. Can't wait till we get there again. All right, jump over here. According to the market cipher chart, HEX is currently bullish, very much so bullish. Changed from previous trend on July 6th, and nothing but bullish signals since then. Now, if we look at the 2-hour chart very quickly, it's looking very bullish on the 2-hour chart also. The 2-hour chart looks good. Let's see here. We're going to jump forward. So let's take a look here at HEX with the exponential moving average. Exponential moving average for HEX has HEX officially bullish on a 4-hour chart, and on a 2-hour chart, HEX should be even more bullish. That looks good. Yep, HEX is going to do big things. I actually let one of my stakes end, and I didn't restake it. Well, you know, I ended the stake, but I've been sitting on it. I might actually let HEX run up a little bit and then take a little bit of profit. I'm going to be real careful with it, though, because one thing that I do remember is HEX traditionally did good up until recently. It did good during the bear market, so on the downtrends, but now it hasn't been, but I still got my fingers crossed. But I also want to take advantage of when the price runs up, take my profit, and then I'll buy more when it pulls back. All right, Hedron. I want to talk about Hedron very briefly here. Hedron, I think I've been hearing some grumblings amongst different people, influencers. I like Hedron. I think it has a lot of potential, but I don't think Hedron's going to really come into its full potential until PulseChain is released. And when people can actually say, I'm gonna go ahead and ladder stake, and it will be affordable to ladder stake it. You know what I mean? You could have like 600 ladder stakes. It's a matter of you willing to sit around and just do it. You know what I mean? But I think Hedron's going to do big things, guys. But recently, it did do a little bit of a run up to 0.000001231. But now, as you can see, it's pulled all the way back here again. But kudos to the guys who brought down here, sold up there. But yeah, I'm not going to sell my Hedron that I did purchase. I'm just going to sit on it. I really think this project has potential, but I think that everything has to come together before Hedron can really blossom into what it's meant to. Now, I do know Hedron released ICOSA recently. I really haven't done too much research into it because I'm kind of... This is me personally in the crypto world, not saying it affects you, but I'm like so frustrated. Everything's like DeFi based, like a lot of DeFi. And after right now, I don't know, it's probably like a little bit of burnout from Terra Luna, Celsius, Voyager. I'm a little bit, I don't care. I'm worried about the big boys right now. So the more complicated the contracts are for me to increase APY, I just don't want to deal with it right now. But that's just where my mind is, and I know why it's there, and I know how quick I'll change when I start seeing that money too. But for right now, I'm not too worried about it. But yeah, please make sure you take a look into ICOSA though. All right, here's the Hedron. Nothing there really talk about. PowerCity. All right, PowerCity. Wanted to talk to you guys about PowerCity also today. PowerCity did the sacrifice phase. It ended a long time ago. I think right now the sacrifice is like 1-for-1, which I really don't consider that sacrifice 1-for-1. But I put that on Twitter earlier, and somebody like, "Oh no, it's still running. It's 1-for-1. 1-for-1. I'm gonna get 1-for-1 anyway." But that's how it is. Yeah, but it's currently up and it's still running right now, 1-for-1 until the PulseChain launch. But yeah, this project here, initially I wasn't sure if I had invested it in a good one, but I really do think PowerCity has some serious wheels on it and a lot of potential. I did a tweet earlier today about PowerCity and just the fact that the way it's been sitting in the background building and not saying much makes me start to wonder if they're this. That a lot of times the strongest individual is the quietest individual, if that makes any sense to you, and the weakest are the loudest. So I start really wondering that about PowerCity. Yeah, I suggest you guys take some time, read all of. I did a video on it a long time ago, but PowerCity is definitely one to keep in your radar. I did look into their Twitter today just to make sure they were still active, and then they did release it's called Flex Win, which was pretty interesting. I briefly looked at it earlier, but basically Flex is a new dApp joining the PowerCity ecosystem on PulseChain. It is a trustless treasury that distributes the yield earned from the DeFi investments in the Flex treasury. To participate, users will stake Flex tokens to earn additional Flex. But yeah, because this is attached to PowerCity, and I don't know, I definitely suggest you guys look into this, because I said I wasn't going to, but I'm actually sitting here scrolling, going like, I'm going to read all of it once I get done with this video today. But yeah, make sure you look into it. It's called Flex Win. All right, next things next. Dogecoin. Not a fan of Dogecoin. I actually freaking hate meme coins for the most part. I really did like Pulse Doge, but for the most part, I don't like meme coins. They're a distraction, but at the same time, they're also a mascot. So mascots, they serve a purpose. You know what I mean? But Elon Musk, he's the only person that can actually build a rocket to go to the moon, much less Mars. And so, yeah, I think that when Dogecoin pulled all the way back down to 0.0494, is currently sitting at 0.07. I'm thinking that Dogecoin is looking like it might be a good time to buy some for an easy, quick flip. I'm looking at this chart a little closer. These were two short signals. So all right, so you see there are two short signals here, which could mean it might be a little bit of a pullback. But regardless, I'm thinking that Doge is going to be a good play, not long-term play, but a good play for the next bull run to definitely quadruple, if not more, your money. A very easy play too at that, as long as you don't get greedy and you take your profits. Right here, I drew a little chart here of just if we could just get back up to what is this? 18 cents. You'll make that's 275% from where we are. Actually, that's not even from where we are today. From where we are today, that's 164%. I'll take it. But yeah, make sure you put Doge in your radar, guys. Let's see here. Nothing here. All right, Bloktopia. Bloktopia. This is another project that has me pretty excited. I actually heard BitBoy talking about this at the very end of the bull market when things were really kicking in. He went to somewhere in Florida for a convention, and he came back and he said everybody was talking about Bloktopia. Now, Bloktopia is on the Matic on Polygon, which I'm not the biggest fan of that blockchain because they have guide keys, master keys, which means like theoretically somebody can just go in there and change the rules to everything at any time or rug pull everything. This is one of the things that Richard Hart warned us about at the same time when he was talking about Celsius Network. I like to think that Polygon has a better grip on the situation, but Richard Hart was right about Celsius. So, but this is a real metaverse project. Now, you got to remember the saying, not everything that glitters is gold, right? Everybody is saying they're a metaverse right now. But are they really a metaverse? All right. Now, to have a better, I keep saying this to everybody, especially at work, to have a better understanding of what the metaverse is, you have to watch Ready Player One. If you watch Ready Player One, you'll be so excited about the whole concept of metaverse because you're like, that's it. You know what I mean? And what the future is going to have in store for us. But yeah, I really do like this project. I'm going to be buying some. They're very cheap right now. Now, this is one of those things where I had a very wise older man once say, if you throw enough excrement on a wall, something's bound to stick. Okay. Well, right now, Bloktopia is going for 0.003552. It's very easy to pick up some, guys, and just sit on it. Now, Bloktopia right now is actually looking pretty good with the everything's looking good today though, but with the exponential moving average, it's looking pretty good. Let me get a quick drink here, guys. All right. So yeah, it's definitely a good point. You may want to. I wouldn't even wait. That's just yeah. I'm just going to get some today. Now. And this is the wedge that it's been trading in. It's been trading in the same range right here since June 12th. And where can you get Bloktopia? I guess you're wondering that now. You can get Bloktopia on KuCoin. So I know it's there. And remember, you don't want to keep anything on an exchange these days. You want to make sure you move it off into a wallet. Hopefully, you get a hard wallet like a Ledger, but definitely you don't want to keep your funds on an exchange these days. But that's it for this video. Remember, guys, go to my Telegram account. I'm trying to grow this channel in a certain way, but I need you guys to not sign up, just become members on my little Telegram group, and then I want to start intermingling that with the channel. I could use your support. All right, guys. Anyway, that's it for this video. Please remember to leave a comment. The search engine, the algorithm loves comments. Make sure you like the video. Make sure you subscribe. If you're already subscribed, hit the bell. That way you'll be notified whenever a new video is uploaded. And until next time, stay Hexican. All right, guys. Peace out.